The UK's national border crisis and scandal has reached a whole new level as we just saw the highest number of illegal migrants entering Kent, and no one's doing anything about it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. So we've been talking about this on a regular basis, the fact that this country, parts of this country, doesn't really have a border, especially when it comes to Kent and Dover. For the past, it's been, 20 bit years, 2.5 years, that this situation has been getting worse every single day and week. We've had Nigel Farage going out with the report. Prince Patel has been forced to make statements and make speeches and pay the French and Rwanda. Nothing actually has been done properly about it. They've had enough time. Now, the last couple of days, yesterday, we just had over 600 people in one day. Over 600 people in one day, randomly and illegally entering the country. And the next video, I'm going to do a video again in about an hour after the second one. I'm going to tell you exactly what the biggest scandal when it comes to what happens when you enter the country illegally. That's going to be a good video as well. But let's talk about this because as we just saw, the highest number, it just reached a whole new record. Priti Patel, as we said yesterday, is too busy going to the French government, begging while paying them more money, begging them to help again. Did they help? I want to know what the French are doing. Luckily, we found out what they were up to yesterday. Do you know what they were up to yesterday? All the boats, and huge number of boats, with huge number of people on each boat coming into the country, the French finally responded to us. The French said, the authorities, that they managed to stop 2 boats. Each boat only had about 35 people. I mean, 696 people. It's almost 700 over the last day or two. I mean, what? If you manage to stop 2 boats, that means you could probably see the other boats leaving. How can all these boats, dozens and dozens of boats, leave France without the French authorities actually seeing? I don't believe you. I do not believe Macron's government. You can easily see them. You can find spots that they use to depart. That's not difficult, right? If you manage to find 2, you could probably manage to find more. But you want more money? And apparently we're going to give them more money. That's embarrassing, but it's going to happen. All these problems, we still have this to deal with. 10,000 Afghan refugees. Local councils have been told by government ministers, you need to help 10,000 Afghan refugees to get them homes, all these houses that we haven't actually built. So we got our own people, homeless. We got people who are going to be homeless, they're in the waiting list. We got the other, obviously, migrants coming in as well. We got legal migrants coming in. We got illegal migrants coming in. We got the refugees, legal refugees, let's just call them, that have been brought from Afghanistan and now Ukraine. 10,000 people. You need to find houses for them. We're still waiting. I mean, there is a problem. There are so many problems. Solutions, some of them are simple, but complicated to sell to the public, complicated to implement. But on paper, they're simple. They're not doing any of that. And on the other hand, the ones that seem complicated, but are actually easier to deal with, they are completely messing up every single solution. This is what the circus being run by clowns. That's what the situation is. And no one knows who to hold to account. We don't really know. Is it Boris Johnson? Is it Prince Patel? Is it local councils? Or is it the Labour voters? I don't know. We're going to come back and we're going to talk to you about the plot between the Republic of Ireland and the European Union to break up the United Kingdom. We're going to come back in half an hour. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.